sky, shadows closing in, another moonrise, purple light within. I'm a war prize and you're the king, so will the worst of them fall to your ring? Is it 'cause you feel the same? Is it 'cause you feel the same with me? On the other side of the world, where no one can see. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Through the red mist, armies collide, every victory paints the night sky. Purple and gold, the banners unfurl. You are the war king, ruler of the world. Why do they whisper in the halls of fate? Your name etched in stone, sealed by the gate. Every step you take, kingdoms quake. The war king rises, let the heavens shake. Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign.
Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line.
Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Forever to reign.
Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line.
The war king stands, his kingdom unbound. Through endless ages, his voice resounds. shadows closing in, another moonrise, purple light within. I'm a war prize and you're the king, so will the worst of them fall to your ring? you feel the same? Is it 'cause you feel the same with me? On the other side of the world, where no one can see, you are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Through the red mist, armies collide. Every victory paints the night sky. Purple and gold, the banners unfurl. You are the war king, ruler of the world. Why do they whisper in the halls of fate? Your name etched in stone, sealed by the gate. Every step you take, kingdoms quake. The war king rises, let the heavens shake. Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign.
Good morning, everyone. So it's finally Friday, and this will be our last 3 games for the week for our weekly chess thing, our road. And there is some considerations to make. Let's start by, as usual, recapping yesterday. Yesterday we had 1 win and 2 losses. And I have to make some considerations about yesterday's games. Okay, in my humble opinion, I played really well the 3 games. Actually, I don't know how come the stats here give a 56.3. I think the game was much better. However, I mean, and I mean in both games that we lost, I think we played really well, and we were ahead of time, but we end up losing. So, what are the considerations and what are the points regarding these 2 games that we lost? I think there is a few problems that I'm debating with. At least this is the conclusion I'm trying to reach. Okay, one can argue that it's my lack of skill, and that's completely arguable. But I think, on my way of thinking, I'm debating with 3 main points here. The first point, I think it's a memory problem that I need to somehow improve, but I think that will come along with time, as well as the other ones, as well as the other 2 points. But the second problem I'm having is at a certain time in the game, especially when it goes toward the end, I'm lacking calculation skills. I do it kind of okay in the opening and in the middle game, but then when the game goes to the end, I'm lacking calculation, and also I'm lacking end game strategy. So I think these are the most 2 points. I get a little bit maybe too excited or too nervous towards the end of the games, and as our second game here demonstrated, we had a huge lack, a huge blunder, hanging our queen. It's lack of calculation and paying attention, and the concentration goes away. On the second game that we lost, and the last game we lacked also calculation in the sense that we were not seeing the whole board. We were kind of narrow visioned, and I actually missed checkmate for a few times. So it's something that I need to work on for sure. Also on our puzzles, that's a little bit noticeable. It's not consistent because of calculation issues, and I think it's maybe laziness, excitement. I don't know, but it's something that we need to work on for sure. Um, so as I stated yesterday, I'm going to take the weekend and try to do during the weekend to review our games that we've been playing, our losses, try to check and see if we can naturally discover where it went wrong. It's a question of repetition, maybe. Okay, and well, we are on our 17th day of our road, and I was hopefully there was more progress made than it was actually. Uh, but well, it's no pain, no gain, and ultimately, I'm hoping that one of these days things click and start going forward. Also, another thing um, that I need to, but I don't know if it comes with practice or not, that I need to work on is especially when games get very tight and complicated in the middle game. I fail to recognize when to open. So, which leads me to think that I'm more of a defensive player than an attacking player, maybe. I don't know. Well, there is a lot of stuff that need to be worked on. Um, of course, if I had the means, a coach would be very useful, at least for some time to slap my face. And well, but it is what it is, and I'm going to do this by all by myself. Of course, with some viewers' help that they drop by. All right, all right. So we're coming to our Friday games, and not really hopeful. I'm coming in with a bit of a bit of a downside mood. Actually, I cannot deny it. Well, as I've said it during my streams, I do believe that games we lose teaches a lesson. Okay, and yesterday was mixed feelings. I feel that I really played well the three games, even though I lost the two of them stupidly with blunders. Uh, but I was happy about the way I played, but I was extremely sad to see the blunders. Cannot deny it. Well, move on. Today I'm ready for three losses, and let's see what the pool gods have in store for us. So we're going to play our usual 15-10 games, and let's see. 15-10. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Kind of tired also. Okay, we play with whites. Leaving things. We want to go into our normal development. Which is making our opponent think a bit. We are playing 843 a Nimzovich from where? Oh, from Hong Kong. Nehoma, Hong Kong. I live nearby. I lived in Macau for 32 years. Neho, neho, neho. The 840 tier player. We are a little bit above, so it's a kind of a high stakes game. I think he's debating either he abandoned the game or he's debating whether to take, to move this pawn, or to advance this pawn. We are waiting, so he goes bishop. Let's keep our normal development. He goes knight. We keep developing. That was expected from him to lock it. I'm still waiting for this move. So we castle. His move suggests he's going to move his knight here to try to trap our bishop, so we get a safe square for it. exactly. So we move back. Our queen. It's fine. He takes there. Let's protect that pawn. And avoid his knight from coming here. We can attack his bishop. And his knight also. Um, let's let's do something here. Let's do something here. If I takes, he takes with the knight. Let's try to do Now let's get this white bishop out of the way. And advance this pawn. Let's try to break. All right, all right. This gives a great square for our knight. For blocking his knight. I think we can perfectly ignore that. Here I take, so let's get one more piece into the game. Let's do this. I know knight on the rim is a bit grim, but I feel that maybe we can get a small advantage out of it. The center is completely locked. Let's do a rook lift. $9.20 against 11, so in terms of time we are doing okay. I'm expecting knight there. Okay, now we get into yeah, I lost a piece here. I failed to see that. Let's try to get the bishop exchange. Okay. Oh, I wish we had one more tempi. Let's move our pawn up. I think we were a bit delayed in development. The center is pretty close, 8:45, 10:29, so we're down in time. But with ideas of bishop there, and I don't see a way for him to defend. Okay, we move our bishop. His knight is basically stuck. I take takes. I take with the queen, but I'm lacking support. So my pieces are getting a bit stuck. I still don't see a way for him to attack. The game is pretty stuck. Actually, I should have made something else, but it's coming next. I'm just protecting this weak pawn. I should have moved instead of here. Well, yeah, it's okay. My plan next is to move the king up, put the rook here, and retrieve and advance the pawn. Okay, his king moves. Do I sacrifice? Bishop here. He takes. I take. Takes. 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 Queen checkmate. Let me verify. I take. He takes. Let's see how it works. I take. He could move. He could maneuver his knight here or his knight here, but both of them are in danger because this is coming. I don't see how he can defend that. I think it's a forced checkmate in 3 with best play. He needs to move this knight here to close that, but I'll take the knight. Then he moves the knight here. I take. Then it's the checkmate. Moves the knight here. I take. He moves the knight here. I take. He can try to defend with this rook, but it's still a checkmate. I don't think there is many options for this, honestly. I think it's a forced checkmate. I'm not seeing any counterplay on this. So the bishop sacrifice went as oh, there is another play he can do, which is knight here, sacrificing his knight. Then, yep. So, how to continue? I think the same thing applies. If I came here, it would be a mistake because I wouldn't have a follow-up. He can move his rook here. It's defendable. He can move his rook here. Then if he moves his rook there, he can move the rook here. I take, we check, he covers it. Okay. Still applies. His queen goes there. But I think this only Am I right? If I check, check, D needs to move there. Check, his queen needs to protect and he loses the queen. Check. Check. Then this is mate. And that's a checkmate. Okay, you see some bad calculation towards the end. I didn't see all the moves, but I think I made it work. Two great move, nine best, six excellent. Yeah, I think the bishop sacrifice was well thought, even though I didn't see all the possible defenses. I didn't see his queen going there, but I think it was well laid out, well for my level. I don't know. I would like your comments. But I think it was well laid out. What I actually thought it was a mistake on the queen move. It was actually well laid out. Certainly, if we don't have any other games to more interesting, this should be a good game to analyze, to see what I could have done better. But I think we had him in a very, very good position. So our first game, it was good. It was two great, nine best, five excellent. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go for a new game. But I would like to. I need to do a toilet break here for a minute, so I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. Yeah, it was a. I think it was a good win. I think it was a good win. Okay, let's go to the new game. Hello, everybody on stream. Just say hello in chat if you want. Let's go for the new game. Okay, and we play whites again. We are playing with 857 from India. Kanya Sharan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. Indian players are really strong players. And they're really well prepared. They have some great grandmasters. Okay, on these move, we move like this. And like this. Then here I'm going to try something new. If he doesn't move bishop there. Which is the break. Okay, what is trying to do there? Okay, let's try something new because it will be instructive. What is he doing? Attacking my bishop that way. I love my London bishop. I want to keep my London bishop, really. Then same move if he moves this pawn, or if he moves these two forward. Okay. Cover that. There is a nice move if he takes. If he doesn't do anything, oh, he takes. Let's take towards the center. I know I'm doubling my pawns, but yeah, this is not scary at all. I'm restricting this knight. If he takes, his queen drops. Exactly. Do we want to exchange queens? Oh, we have a better way. Oh, we do have a better way. We can check and get his bishop for free. I won't buy. No, he abandoned the game. Okay, we would be a piece up. We would be a piece up. Um, I would not have exchanged queens here. He could have moved this pawn, but he would lose this, and then probably he could protect this pawn by here. That would have attacked his queen, or moved back and then propose a queen exchange because we were a piece up. So it was a nice tactic. One great move, three best, two excellent. It's too bad that we didn't see how the game end. Although we were in advantage after taking his bishop. We had two bishops against, so we have basically the bishop pair, and we were one bishop in advantage. So yeah, it was I think it was a really nice, really nice game again. I think this I was remember that I was wondering whether or not to exchange queens in here. Actually, this is funny. This is funny because I was wondering, and then I go like, oh no, wait a minute, yeah, yeah. Anyway, this would be whatever he plays. I would take his bishop, and most probably, next move would be rook there. And yeah, okay, it was a nice game. I think it was a nice game. Our opponent 848. We went really up in ranking. Let's see if we don't screw it up on the last game of the stream. I'm just trying to just relax a little bit. Just relax a little bit. Um, for the four of you that are on stream, hello, hello. What do you think about it? Just say hello on stream. Five of you, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, we are gonna go for our last game of the day and the week. I'm just trying to settle down a little bit, and I feel that what I did in between the last game and this game, which was to go and have a drink of water, relax a bit, really worked out fine. This queen was a good find for me. It kind of debated or gave an answer to the debate I was having about positions. And I think now I kind of understand better the that pawn break. So just to review it, I was wondering here about this pawn break. And now I can see it. And now I really can see it. I kept my bishop, which was fine. I attacked his knight. Although I found this move a little bit dubious. And why do I find it a bit dubious? Well, I don't think. Yeah, this one was nice, and this pawn taking was a mistake. All right, guys, I'm going to take again, because I think it worked last time. I'm going to take again 1 minute break, and these would serve as markers also for people that are watching the video afterwards, since we don't have many people watching live. Okay, give me 2 minutes just to have a nice cold glass of water and stretch out. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right. It wasn't even a minute or two. Okay. Um, I feel that well, it's too bad that he abandoned the game, and this for everybody that is a beginning kind of a beginner. I consider myself a beginner. This is something that I don't really advise people do. Hey, if you're down a piece, you just keep on playing. Don't worry, because that's what I do. If you guys see me really down on the games and I don't resign, or I don't offer a draw or something like that, it's not because I don't respect my opponent. I do respect my opponent always. I don't do it because I think that going through the very end, it's instructive for people that, like me, I consider myself a beginner. It's instructive. I also think that you get something out of it, and then you never know if your opponent is going to make a huge blunder in the end, and you go like winning or maybe even drawing the game by stalemate. That's always a chance, and I think it can do some improvement. So don't quit. Don't really quit because I don't think it's a good policy. I don't think it will benefit anyone. All right. So yeah, don't abandon games. Don't quit the games before the end. Like we used to say, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. That's an old saying for old dudes like me. So keep on playing, keep pushing, and maybe who knows? In the end, there is a good surprise that the chess gods have in store for you. Uh, you can look at my games that I lost, especially yesterday's, the two games, and see that happens. I was on top of my opponents all the time, and then I blundered badly. So, and they win the game. So you never know. All right. Okay, let's go for the final game of the day. I believe now we'll probably gonna get blacks. Let's see. Final game. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting blacks. Let's see if we get an. Okay, we get that. So we're going to play our King's Indian. Normal develop for the King's Indian. We're just kind of doing waiting moves to see what our opponent wants to do. This is a alternative opening that I have. Uh, so if they open with d4, I use the King's Indian or the Perk. If they do e4, oh man, what is this? Okay, let's skip. I feel that here there should be a better move. So if he goes here, come here. Let's do castle. I'm liking to see the progress right now. Okay. So if I move here, you can go here. Now lose the knight. I don't know which way is going to castle, so oh, I'm off book. Okay, let's do this and get the Pirk. I think he's really too advanced, and I'm failing to. Okay, he wants to go there. Let's try to do a to try to get a queen exchange. Okay, I think I'm happy about the queen exchange. He's failing to. Let's do this. Okay. Let's develop our knight. No, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. He wants his knight here. Which is kind of fine. gonna attack it next. He needs to move back. Okay, he wants to take our bishop. He wants to take our bishop. We can just do a simple move. Here, protect our bishop. And threaten to double up. Let's get his knight. Now out of the way. It was well seen. It was well seen by our opponent. Now we are a piece down, and an important piece it is. And what an important piece it is. And what an important piece it is indeed. How to break is a question. We don't want to exchange rooks. It's a little bit tied up. Time to maneuver our knight somewhere. Okay, let's maneuver our knight. Trying to attack his weak pieces. So let me calculate this. No, definitely I'm shutting down that. He's got two weak pieces there. Let's pin his bishop to his rook. All right, all right. So I attack his rook. He gets. I take, but which way to do it? I don't have a definite answer for this. Which way to do it? Which way to do it? Let's move the rook out of the way. Again. That's a free knight. So now he's still in advantage, although we are one pawn up and he's one rook to a knight. Let's attack his bishop. This knight needs to maneuver also. Okay. That knight is going to fall. That pawn is going to fall. I think his bishop is getting trapped. Yeah, if he doesn't move the knight, if he does any other move, his bishop is getting trapped. Oh, not yet, not yet. But I have a very good, the very good thing coming. Okay, he protects. He protects that. Let's shut down. No, actually, what we're going to do, yeah, let's shut down those pawns. Hmm. I think we need to avoid this check here. So okay. Threaten his rook. Okay, we need to speed up. We definitely need to speed up. We definitely need to speed up. That doesn't scare us much. Ah, we need to speed up. Come on, come on, come on. Speed up, man. What to do, 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 what to do here. We shut down that pawn. Okay, he's ready to get it. Here. Okay, he's protecting it. He's protecting it, and I think this would be a good exchange. I won by, oh my goodness, I won by resignation. Whoa, what a game. Hey, Arman Mishra. You sent a message but retracted it. All right. Whoa, I won. One great move, 14 best, 8 excellent. Well, yeah. Uh, I had a pawn majority here. I think, yeah, under pressure and under time pressure, 1 minute 13 against 11 minutes 53. Man, that was vicious. Thank you, 171Q, for the game. Oh wow, oh wow, 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 wow. I was really, 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 really nice. Really nice, really nice. Wow, this pawn was going to move up, and wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I had 5 pawns against 3, pawn majority in the end. Wow, what a game! What a game! And it comes back to the game before that I won because the guy abandoned the game after losing a piece. Look, I was 1 piece down. I was 1 piece down. So this would be the good game also to analyze. So for the people on stream, which game would you like to analyze? The first game or this game? I think this one might be a little bit more interesting to analyze, since the other game, yeah, both of them are so good, but I can only analyze one game. It's a free chess.com account. Oh wow, wow, wow. Yeah, let's do the game review on this one. This seems more interesting. Okay, game review on this one. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. 62. Oh, that's not good. Well, two great moves, one for him. 11-11 best moves tie. One mistake, he made three. I made three misses, he made one. Nobody made blunders. Okay. I played like 650. Really? Really? Okay. Let's review it and see. So, as you can see here, the game was a little bit evened out. Then white went really big. And then I slowly progressed. So that was good thinking. So open fits book. This is not a book move, so I gain a little bit of advantage. Yeah, remember I talked about this pawn going there? Okay. Kind of equalized. This is a missed. Yeah, I should have gone up. Okay. I didn't want to go up because I was scared about this move, and then yeah, well, if I go here, I take, it takes, I get the, well, okay. It's to analyze more carefully later. Okay, he still wants me, the center pawn, to move up. Okay, he takes, I take. Now he suggests pawn there. Oh, okay, best move, take. Best move, take. Okay. I decided to get out my bishop. He keeps on insisting that I should go there. But I thought it was too much. Okay. Oh, I should have sacrificed. I should have. So, but what would be the follow-up? He takes. I take that free pawn. We check, but he could take. Oh well. Dubious. Okay. He still wants me to get. I was here trying to fork the. My idea was to fork the rook and the bishop, but he saw okay here, so I want to get him out of there. This is a good move. This is a mistake because I ended up losing the rook. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. What should I should have go ahead and do it right away. Yeah. I didn't see him taking that bishop. And then forking my, yeah, I actually could see him doing this. Okay, I should have done this, definitely. And then if he takes, I take his rook, and I never give him a chance to develop this bishop here. And I could have equalized, but yeah. This is a mistake. And this is when whites get Actually, here is when white gets a big advantage. You see, I should have gone for it immediately to threaten his rook and his bishop, then things would be much better. So he gained a huge advantage here, understandable. Best move, good move, good move. He blunders, best move, he goes well. I should have gone with the bishop. And I understand he wants me to get that free pawn there. It's a mistake. Best move, locking things down. Best move for him. Good move. I should have moved the horsey back, and yeah, and then this would be a way to get a pawn. If I move the horse here, okay. Oh, but still no threats. Still no threats. Okay. So there, it's a blunder. It's a good. It's a blunder. Yeah, I should have gotten that pawn. But then I didn't want to exchange. Remember, without that kind of stuff, shenanigans. 3 against 3, 4 against 4. Well, he moved there, so now I think I get it. Yeah, it's a great move. There, take, best move, best move. Best move, moving to the knight. Best move there. It's okay. He wanted me to still attack that the H pawn. He attacks there, and this is a good move. He wants me to attack his horse, but he could move out, and then he could get another attack, or he could go up and attack my pawn. It's protected. Yep. Best move. He wants me to take with the king. He had a great move there. This is good. He wants me to get there and get probably rid of that rook. Best move is okay, but he wants me to move the. This is a mistake. This is good. He wants me to move the king. Yeah, the king to get out of the way and follow that pawn, or even go and try to get both of these pawns and get a huge majority here. But I was kind of scared to do it. Okay, this is good. This is bad. This is a mistake. This is bad. He wants me to get there and then get the pawn, but I have too small. I cannot afford to lose more pieces. Okay, that is an even exchange. That was a mistake. He wants me to move there and attack the rook. Understandable, but then yeah, then I could always move back the bishop, protect my horse. Makes sense. I did that. I did this with Elizabeth's move there. This was, he says this was kind of okay, but maybe exposes the bishop. This is bad. This is a blunder, he says, or a mistake. Takes best. This is a blunder. This is a great move. He still wants me to keep the pressure. I have time, man. Takes, this is best move. He takes, this is good. He wants me to advance that pawn. Yeah, trying to avoid this pawn coming down, and then his king had a pat. This is best move. And yeah, okay, yeah, so what a day, what a day. It ended to be a good Friday. 3 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins. I will shortly analyze especially the first game. Said that this is the free account on chess.com doesn't let me analyze, so maybe because I have Saturday and Sunday that I don't play, so I can analyze them. Maybe I will analyze this one tomorrow. As far as rating, we're up 885. 885. So in the last week we are up 42 points. Okay, climbing. In the last 30 days we are up 59 points. We were 883, so we reached basically the maximum that we had. Okay, but it's been, if we look at the last week, so it's been a good week. Up 42 points, 42 elo points, which is good. 80% of the games won, 20% lost, so it doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. Okay, it doesn't look as bad as I was thinking. All right, so that's it for this week. Now, to end our stream as usual, we have four people on stream. If you guys, any of you guys want to play a chess game, this is my name. If any of you on stream want to play a game, I will accept games from viewers as long as they are unrated, and I can play the game or two with you guys if you guys wish so. But I think you all been kind of quiet in the chat, so I guess nobody wants to play. I'll give it a minute or two to check if any of you want to invite for a game unrated. Then you can be featured here. Okay, yes, not. So we're going to end the stream as usually, speaking about some chess curiosity or grandmaster. Today we pay homage to one player that undoubtedly it does not need any introduction. It's Anatoly Karpov, undoubtedly one of the great names of chess. He's a Russian player, right? Soviet chess grandmaster, world chess champion, and also he became a politician. He was the 12th world chess champion from 75 to 85, three-time FIDE world champion, and world chess champion as member as the USSR team, six-time winner of the chess Olympiads, as a member of the USSR team, and the first world rapid chess champion. the International Association of Chess Press awarded him 9 chess Oscars. So, really a great name in chess. Now, everything I will say from now on, from here on, I don't mean, I don't mean in any way, shape, or form to diminish the great player that Karpov was. So, my statement is he was a great, great, great player. Okay? He had a peak ELO rating of 2,780 and 102 total months, world number one, and the third longest of all time behind Magnus and Garry Kasparov. Um, so, um, again, and I want to emphasize this, in no way I mean anything wrong about Anatoly Karpov. He's a great, great player. But let me say a few things that, in my humble opinion, about Karpov. Well, Karpov, he became a chess champion because Bobby Fischer did not show up for his final match. That's the first curiosity. Um, and why I say this? Because a lot of people remember another good name of chess, Garry Kasparov, by losing his game against Deep Blue. But nobody speaks about Karpov losing no, or winning his championship because Bobby Fischer did not show up. So I think it's a little bit biased there. But that's a curiosity. Another curiosity is that when Karpov lost his title, it was against Garry Kasparov. And it was more than a chess game. It was also a political game. We were, for those guys that are younger, you can go and check this history. We were under Cold War. And Karpov was always seen as the child, the prodigy child of the Soviet Union, while Garry Kasparov was that young guy full of energy and anti regime and so on. So it was memorable. It was memorable when Kasparov got the title from Karpov. Um, Also, Karpov, he has some very, of course, very interesting games. He's a wonderful, wonderful player. What I remember personally about Karpov, and I might be wrong here, but that's what stuck in my mind, is that Karpov is a very methodic player. Slow progress, slow but very solid, but slow movements. And I remember seeing a lot of his Spanish openings or Ruy Lopez, and again, don't mean anything wrong with this, but the games were boring because it's hard to follow. It's so much small moves, but he's so strong, but so patient, and really small moves, and but solid, really solid. So if you watch some of Karpov games, you'll I think you'll get this feeling also. But he's an extraordinary player. He still plays nowadays. I've seen him recently, some videos of him playing, and he still has the passion for the game. And man, he's a wonderful player. Again, if you see him playing, you'll see the cold-blooded, methodic, little, patient Russian chess. And this is Russians are very good at chess because of so many reasons. I think they have. I don't know if that's true nowadays, but I thought that I was convinced that during the old days, the days of the Soviet Union, chess was a mandatory activity in schools. Um, Go see him. It's really, really, really interesting. He has a very, very interesting story. Also, and I think as far as the USSR names, um, I think Anatoly Karpov will live forever as far as I'm concerned, one of the best, and that's an understatement. I think he was the best player ever from the USSR. Uh, if you want to call it Russia nowadays, it's still my opinion that he's the best Russian player of all time. Again, slow moves, but very strong, very patient, and he's got some interviews here in YouTube that you guys can look for, and he's got very interesting opinions, and he still keeps that he's very solemn and very polite, but he has that Russian culture in him, which is also nice to see him. All due respects, this is a road to also for me to tell you who is my favorite and hero in chess, and that will be coming soon in the next few weeks. But I want to pay homage to chess world master, chess grandmasters, and great players, and even some streamers that do some closings to my stream. Okay, long live Anatoly Karpov, and chess without him would not be the same thing. He's definitely made very much relevant contributions. Okay, guys, that's it for this week. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope we are going to be back on Monday, and I hope to see you everybody on Monday. Hope you enjoy. Have a good weekend. And before you go, do me a favor. Enjoy life. Be happy, because you only live once. Thank you, everybody. See you guys on Monday. Bye bye.